on to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Groupers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's run out of bounds at the 41, and he was oh so close to breaking that return. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will start this game off. Start this drive firing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a deep man. And this one will be ruled incomplete. Made the catch, but just couldn't stay in bounds. Just shy of midfield at the 46. Defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Groupers offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking for space. It's Cantrell. Spin, still running. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Nice move to keep running. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He'll do it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. They'll give it to the back.
positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Kick is in the air. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Leaves it with the running back. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. On the option. Quick toss. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting down the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Off the RPO, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal at the 1. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this 1st half, they've done just that.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The give on the option. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The pitch. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The groupers will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Lets it fly. Makes a connection. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal coming up. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
all you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The option look. Rides the back on the option, the give. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense working from the pistol. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Durant. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You cannot get any more wide open than that. He had his receiver open, throws the ball. You think, we're walking in for 6, and he drops it right in his hand.
He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
With the catch, it's Craig. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On the option. They go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but we...
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he rolls into the house. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Complete to the left. Went all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's got it. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They got him for the sack, and down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Touchdown Gamecocks! Made the Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, there he goes. Going airborne. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense, timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Gamecocks will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. He'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Just keep slinging it. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And it'll be down right there. So Kentucky's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, they'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get.
Touchdown, South Carolina! Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Barrett. He's got it! Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And the third down pass is in. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after his... Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. Looking, got some room in under the goal line. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the mark. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way inside. All down.
Complete to the tight end.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. With jet sweep pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. To throw, it's Durant. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up into the end zone. He goes. And here comes the punt team.
On to punt it away.
No fair catches here. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. And the punt team able to... Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
Military stun! Military stun!
From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Gilmore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Fires to the right. Trying to find the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Plucks it out of the air. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Barrett. Big fella moving. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Cantrell. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And that pass was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to help the defense. I think they jumped.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. It's complete on the right side. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. First down here for the offense.
Football 7. Football 7.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Took a shot as he threw.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wildcats have taken it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Ha! Back to throw. It's Durant. Quickly out to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time what? He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Gilmore. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. The play action fake. Right on the money. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're looking to throw on second and short. Soft spot in the middle. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on fourth. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 18 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Back to pass, it's Durant. He's got him in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Pass completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Cantrell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. And wings it incomplete.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down on my pocket.
A shot toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolute shank. Missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Texas A&M's offense will get the ball for the first time. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it, the deep. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. And the incomplete pass. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Aggies! Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, a first-half turnover. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires left. Got his man. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
And that's a really good job by this defense.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy and trying to get him to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incomplete. He lost one down the sideline. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Trying to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he... First play of the drive comes from the 38. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got 29. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter, it's just that the hate runs so deep.
said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 48 Sports College. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now a fair. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, the running back looking for room. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys.
Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Caught behind the line. It's Cantrell. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the field goal unit is on the field. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it. Showing off that. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cantrell. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good. He hit that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Cantrell.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll work his way down to the 28. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. Just didn't seem like...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me.
There he goes! And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's dropped. On the run, it's Cantrell. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Spins away from the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And points have been hard to come by. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Makes the catch. It's the Spartans. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Powell. Gets it out quickly. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the... Beck's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. On the ground. Touchdown, Gamecock! Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Sparks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the air on first down. Extending the play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just in. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tremble. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's got him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Cantrell. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They went for looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's it. It's with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down right there. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Makes the catch. It's Tremble. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught. There he goes to the left. And he slipped through the crack. And the Gamecocks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Pressure coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback extends the play. Fires on the move. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. This offense starts deep in a hole. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Cantrell. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bettis.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. South Carolina. And the Gamecocks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Powell. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And picking up the first down would be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Wide open downfield. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Gamecocks have it with a first and 10. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Bettis. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. Under fire. With the catch, it's Cantrell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man, it's Powell. Steps away. And it's incomplete on third down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Quick pass on the jet motion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
The quick out. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, King. Smart move to keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Powell. Under fire. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Man, I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Flips it out to the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Here comes the heat. Down he goes. They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Offense in a bunch formation. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week